Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4. We are done for now with... Alright, I keep forgetting that there's no hotkey for the map or many other things. Right, we're pretty much done with everything north of the Eastern Gallery. So, in other words, we will now start to explore the Eastern Gallery. And it's a bit daunting almost, because this is such a huge, mostly open area. It's just gonna be... Well, it's gonna take a while, I guess. Obviously, I'm going to, pretty much explore. Maybe I'm going to explore around the northern edge first. How's that sound? Maybe make a beeline for Fort Dranlon first instead of heading... that being said, I just remembered that because the merchants... That's not how you control this game, my god. The merchants in Formello are too afraid to do business. We are currently quite over-encumbered. Yep, you're very close, you're close-ish. And we're not going to be able to just drop a few things or redistribute them. So I would like to sell some stuff. Unfortunately, we sent our friend Oliver away without trading with him first. So maybe I should make a quick trip to Fort Dovno first, because it's the closest town or outpost. I guess I'm going to do that, and then proceed with my plan of exploring the northern cave wall first, for any dungeons and whatnot. You enter the Eastern Gallery. This is an enormous cavern, the second largest in Avernum. Only the Great Cave far to the south exceeds it in size. The far walls of the gallery are out of sight, lost in the shadow miles in the distance. The ceiling far overhead is covered with long dangling streams of glowing fungus. Streams? Is that the right word? Not like streaks or something? Whatever. And visibility is fairly good for Avernum. This region is hot and humid, full of wet, swampy areas and aggressive wildlife. Nice. This area is lightly wooded with the short fungal trees native to Avernum. As you look around, you think that you can see figures moving about them. Humans stalking you in the distance. It looks like they're carrying bows. That's bad. Are we being hunted by humans? No less? Oh. Okay, just bandits, I guess. Maybe they're not specifically out for us, but just doing what bandits do. Okay. Burn that person? Really? Oh, I'm forgetting that he's completely over-encumbered, and we're actually kind of surrounded by bandits. Maybe they were just waiting for the first... gullible fools, or not gullible, but maybe helpless, to come through after the barrier dropped. Yeah, why don't you... Actually, there you go. Just stun those fools. They will soon regret ever meeting us. Yeah, you're useless unless I drop something, and I kind of don't feel like doing that kind of inventory management. He's afraid. Let's take care of him first. Nice. Okay, anyone else? No? Cave wood bows, huh? Yeah. I'm expecting these guys to be pretty poor, honestly. What's it say here? Fort Dranlon west, Cotra southwest, Fort Dovno Silver southeast, Formello north. I mean... okay. I don't like how you can exit out of most menus, or any menus really, with the escape button. No, you can escape out of some, but not dialogues or the map, for example. Journal, yes. Okay, we have a message to Silvar. We are, of course, supposed to go to the castle. Still not sure if we were told explicitly where to look for someone to translate the scrolls. I mean, if there is someone who can help us with the Whispering Crystal, is that what it's called? Whispering Shard. At the castle, then there's a good chance that the same person might also be able to help us with the scroll, right? I guess that's a reasonable assumption. Anyway, what was I going to say? So Fort Dovno is relatively close. It's actually, judging by the map, closer right now than Formello, which really is not that far. So I think I'm going to just follow the road south. such as... This is heading more southeasterly than I was expecting. Hello, also Captain Ash. There is a small guard patrol watching this road. Well, unfortunately, they kind of missed the bandits skulking around up there, but okay. You note that they are taking care to not march too far or look too hard for enemies. Oh, okay, that explains that, I guess. That is an important survival trait for an Avernite soldier. The captain of the patrol inspects you carefully, looking for signs that you aren't abandoned and that he won't have to fight you. Finally, he says, "Well, you look all right. I'm Captain Ash. We're keeping this road clear, as you can see." Yeah, but really only this road, like literally this tiny, thin strip of land. Anything off to the side, not their business. Had any troubles keeping the road clear? Not too much. There are lots of bandits roaming around these days, but they're smart enough to not attack us directly. Other travelers, though, not so much. Not such luck. Not such luck? No such luck. Not so lucky. Say, if you're looking for adventuring work, stop into Fort Davno and talk to the commander. He's been looking for mercenaries. Okay, that's convenient enough. That's where I was headed. What settlements are nearby? Well, there is Fort Davno. That's just to the south. Then there's the cities of Silvar and Kotra. And Fort Ranlon is west. Quite a ways to the west. Tell me about Davno. That's where we are based. Right now we're tied up fighting bandit Lord Bragg and all the thugs working for him. Okay. I guess I can help with that. Tell me about Silvar. That's the biggest city in the Eastern Gallery. A good day's march south of here. Though I've been hearing ugly rumors about what's happening there. Something about a big shade that appears and kills people. Yeah, it seems familiar. We don't know much more, though. Soldiers we sent down there don't come back. It's that bad, huh? Tell me about Kotra? That's a village to the southwest, along the river. Used to be a big city, but it got destroyed in the war with the Empire. They're rebuilding it now. Looking forward to seeing that, actually. How far that's come along. Tell me about Fort Ranlon. It's a 2-day march west of here, along the river. Well, I mean, yeah, the march would be more along the cliffside, but... or the cave wall, I guess. Like everyone else now, they're having monster problems. Kytrax and sliths, believe me. I'm glad I'm stationed here. I got ambushed not that long ago. Yeah, that'll happen. Tough luck. I mean, okay. Isolated travelers are good targets. Glad to see you survived, though. Yeah, we weren't such good targets after all. I found a strange message? Did I? I mean, not on these guys, but maybe I didn't look at the right place. It's interesting that it gives me this dialogue option, though. The upside-down crown symbol. A crown inverted. Never heard of it. Maybe the commander will know something about it. Fort Avernum is just to the south. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously it must be some kind of anti-king, right? Some kind of, I don't know, vigilante leader or something? Rebel leader who's trying to overthrow or planning to overthrow the current government. I mean, inverted crown is a pretty clear symbol. Okay, I think we might be approaching Fort Davno. It's a bit hard to tell with the short viewing distances here, but yeah, that's obviously Fort Davno. Okay. Oh, in fact, it is this entire map. That is, well, presumably gonna house that outpost. Not mine, huh? Bronze spear? Doesn't tell me how much it's worth. I think it's worth quite a bit, actually. It might even be good. I'm not sure now. Bronze spear, though, probably not as good as an iron spear. I think we had an iron spear before. I mean, there's absolutely no one around, and no. You know what? Stealing from the dead sounds like a bad idea. Also, I'm pretty sure actually that bronze is not really that good. Oh, okay, that's what the pylon is. We touch it. Even though we can't do anything with it yet. Dying bandit. Oh, he's been shackled to this pole, I guess. That's pretty grim. The soldiers of this fort chained this man to a post and left him there to die. His final end isn't far off. There's a sign hung around his neck. It has one word crudely painted on it. Bandit. You try to speak with him, but he is well past the point of conversation. That's... you. Okay. That's, I mean, sure, a bandit, probably a really bad person. Who knows what hapless travelers he has massacred and robbed without giving it a second thought, but still. Just chaining someone somewhere to just die, to starve to death, or get ripped apart by wild animals, that's just can hardly be called civilized behavior. But I guess that's the law around here. You enter Fort Davno, one of Avernum's many small fortresses, scattered about to keep the monsters under control. Fort Davno is one of the oldest forts in Avernum. The walls are thick and sturdy, and show the signs of many repairs. The soldiers here could also do with some repairs. Many of them have cuts and bandages from recent combat. They have seen action recently. As you enter, a guard in the guardhouse jumps up and grabs a spear. Then he looks closer, puts the weapon down, and says, "Sorry, thought you were more of the bandits." Would they just wander in here, though? I mean, that seems pretty stupid. Even for bandits. One of you guys, presumably, huh? You have a friendly and spirited conversation with the soldier. The warriors of Fort Davno are a pleasant and outgoing group, eager to trade stories of battle and gossip of events elsewhere in Avernum. You learn that there are a lot of bandits in this area, and that they can mostly be found in ruins to the west and north of here. West, you say? Not east near the wall. Okay. Well, I think, actually, there might have been some kind of bandit fortress west of Fort Davno in one of the earlier games, now that I think about it. Maybe all the way back in Avernum 1. I seem to remember something like that. I guess it would make sense that those buildings still exist and that they would find new inhabitants over time. Guard Esther. There's a woman sitting here, staring into the water. She looks very bitter and angry. She tells you that her name is Esther. When you speak with her, she tells you an angry tale of abandoning her farm to bandits, and then seeing it be overrun with monsters. She tells how she is so desperate for help that she put a notice on the job board by the barracks. After listening to her tale of woe, you leave her to her angry vigil. I mean, she could give us that quest directly, I guess, but job board is going to do fine. Davno Arms closed. That's unfortunate. Fort Avernum has a large inn where merchants can rest in safety on their way to and from the northern caverns. It is currently closed. The owner seems to have fled the conflict. Huh. I mean, I guess the bandits make living here a bit unpleasant. I was going to say that at least it's not one of the big cities that are, being harassed by the shades, but yeah. The bandits are hardly much better. Okay, also I thought Davno Arms sounded like the weapon merchant here, or the smith. Oh, hello. You're a giant rat. I keep forgetting that Mike still can hardly move. Okay. Yeah, let's find a merchant first. Actually, I'm probably gonna forget about this staircase, so let's do that first. Rolling pin, not one of the items I need. Get another giant rat. Yep. Thankfully, it seems pretty weak. Huh? Oh, there we go. Not mine, huh? I mean, whose is it then? Obviously, whoever owned it once has abandoned it here, forgotten about it, and it's probably not going to return anytime soon. Can I not? Wait. Oh, that's energy potion, energy elixir. I see. Do we have any of those? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Sure. You can have that. Right, there was another staircase in the guardhouse. Anyway. So, yeah, I thought this was the smith, and I obviously want to sell stuff, so that's why I said, oh no, we don't really have much of a need for an inn specifically. What's this? Oh wow, Fort Avernum. Okay, message to Fort Avernum. I was going to go there. I mean, that's always the case with any kind of message delivery, right? These are really just mechanisms to encourage you to go to certain places. But, I mean, what self-respecting explorer and RPG player specifically would not just have the desire to go anywhere, everywhere, anyway. No need for specific quests, but, you know, I do accept money for things that I would have done anyway. There is a sheet of paper tacked to the job board. It says, take this to Tor, Fort Avernum. Okay, another familiar name. Nothing else is written on it. It's rather peculiar. Fort Avernum is east of Silvar, at the southeastern corner of the Eastern Gallery. Alas, the paper mentions no reward for its delivery. I mean, we'll see about that. Clean the farm. Goodwife Esther will pay a reward to any adventurers who can clear the disgusting slimes that have infested her farm. Esther currently resides in Fort Devno. The farm itself is northeast of the fort. Okay, we must have closely passed it then. Closely missed it. In the corner of the Eastern Gallery. Adventurers are assured that the slimes are weak and will pose no serious threat. Okay, I guess the local militia is just not, or the soldiers are just don't have the capacity to take care of that. And Dranlon delivery. Any adventurers who happen to be heading in the direction of Fort Dranlon are asked if they could maybe bring 8 Kytrak claws to Merwin, who is currently in residence there. I mean, I guess I'll pick them up along the way. The Kytraks are causing quite a bit of trouble in that direction, and Merwin pays well for indications that some of the nasty monsters have been injured. Injured, as in having their claws cut off? I mean, that's a pretty heavy injury. Bandit caches. The bandits of the Eastern Gallery have been stealing all manner of goods from the good citizens of Avernum. It is believed that some of the stolen goods are hidden in caches in the eastern areas of the gallery. Any adventurers who find 3 of these caches are encouraged to report their locations to Kissenweather? That's the name. Quartermaster of Fort Devno. A reward is offered. Kissenweather. Okay. Kaisen, I don't know. Well, that's some quests for us. More guards. More meal. Actually, wait. I should have checked my my item storage up in for Mellow before leaving, because it's been a few days again, like a week or so since I last recorded. So definitely not quite remembering all the details exactly what I had stashed. I know I have 2 Vanatite cloaks. Found those pretty recently. But I'm not entirely sure if we were still looking for more meal. We might not be, but it's also not that hard to come by. Whoops. And this here is... oh, this is actually free to take. But it's also heavy, so I'm not gonna take it now. Alright. Barracks. I guess these guys are supposed to be lying in their beds. Or maybe they're just literally standing there sleeping. I guess soldiers have been known to fall asleep standing up. Whip. Not some kind of herb. Okay. Wait. Toms. Scalpel. We're looking for pliers, if I'm not mistaken. Maddened Bandit. Oh. This bandit has been in solitary confinement for some time. She's filthy, thin, and half-starved. The purpose of this harsh treatment seems to have been to break her spirit and drive her mad. In this, they succeeded. Perhaps they did better than they intended. When you get close to her, she makes a strange, strangled screaming noise. Then she points at you. Her hand begins to glow. Despite her imprisonment, some of her skills are not lost to her. What? Excuse me? Oh, because he still can't act, and she's actually kind of tough. But he's, what now? Terror. Okay, well. I mean, he can't run very far. So, that's good, I guess. Haste? We have no buffs at all. Attack power? Haste allies, oh, okay. Probably should have hasted himself. No one's really taken damage yet. In fact, no one's taken any damage. Wow, okay. Fire Lizard and White. Oh, White sounds kind of bad, but I think we can have her take care of that one. Oh boy. This one's pretty tough. Okay, good. It died. Not dead. Oh no, okay, well. Wait, we can't even leave? No, we cannot. Huh. Well. Daze her? Okay, I guess we succeeded in that. Kill the white. Oh, hey, you actually snapped out of it. That's good. Now drop these. And this. Oh yeah, actually we're already under. No. Heal you. You can attack. I'll let you get into position first. Wait, what? Not enough action points to start a spell. No, not anymore. Why? Okay, let's try that again. Haste. I guess I must have misclicked. Okay. Protection is still up. I mean, we're... Enduring shield. Then we have some kind of... group buff spell. That's just a single person thing. It's not going to help against magical damage anyway. Okay. Alright, she summoned more things. But I think I should have done something differently. Can you please... Can you please go up there? Okay. Oof. He's kind of screwed. Oh wow, what the heck is up with that damage? Okay, okay. Don't choke. He's what now? Acid. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if he's down to 21 hit points. Oh my god. And this is a freaking searing slime, yeah. I mean, in theory, nope. 3 damage? Oh, okay. Strangely benevolent. Okay. So there must be some kind of hidden value in the background indicating the strength of any damage over time effect. It's interesting. You haste her. And recast Daze for now. You heal him, and now we start going ham on this thing. Okay. I wasn't sure if 2 fireballs would be enough. I just wanted to make absolutely sure that we would not die here. Man, that's... that was rough. Okay, you pick up these things for now. And we get a polar fur cloak. Okay. Some cold resistance. Well, I mean, that's better than what you have. Energy resist. Sure, I think everyone else has special cloaks already. I might as well keep this one. And this is a platinum ring that's just for selling. Oh, okay. I'll take it. A scalpel again. So yeah, we're not looking for any of those things. Man, that was a nasty surprise. Wow. No. We should all get revived upon going down here. No? Oh, you have to go near the gate, I guess, for that to trigger? Yep. Okay. Pretty sure I hadn't actually quick saved even once during the entire session, because that's... For some reason, even though you'd think that it's become a natural instinct to me at this point, it kind of has not. Okay, get those back. Yeah, you have the coated cloak that has fire resist, and you have the one with hit chance and poison resistance. Right, okay. Everyone has a nice colorful cloak. I like it. Okay, let's take a look up here. Because why not? So yeah, anyway, about the quick saving thing. It's, you know, it's weird how I... Every single time when I haven't been playing for a while, I have to relearn that behavior. And I always have to learn it the hard way, or typically anyway. Guard. A guard tower without a lower ground floor. Okay. There's not a whole lot going on in this place. I mean, it's just a fort. What did I expect? There is Pearl, looking like the local merchant. And this is what? Explorer Siri. Siri? Okay. Traveler, finder of interesting things. Why would such a person have some kind of shop? We don't have a shop. Sage Warner. That's another familiar name. Commander Johnson. Okay. We were told to talk to the commander. I also... Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter what order I do things in. Take a quick break here. We'll continue in just a second. And I'm back. So much for a short break. Right. We were about to talk to the commander. That's right. Okay. And then I want to sell stuff and check out these other two places. Right. Commander Johnson. This man looks like he has fought in every struggle Avernum has ever faced. Unlikely. That would make him pretty old, I suppose. And each one wore him down just a bit more. He is old and tired, but he is full of just enough bitterness to keep him going. When you enter his office, he makes his face form a rough approximation of a smile. At least he's still capable of that. The adventurers. Good. I'm Commander Johnson. It is always good to have adventurers here that I can utilize. Right, a practical man, I see. I was ambushed by bandits who bore papers with the strange symbol. I mean, weird. Was something like that supposed to pop up, or is that just with your... Does it just happen once? No matter where you have your first run-in with those... with that kind of bandits. Maybe I don't know. It's weird. I did hit the trigger, apparently, to allow him to say that. Unless this is actually referring to the encounter I had, like, west of Formello? All the way back? No. Anyway, bore papers with a strange symbol. Sure. Commander Johnson listens with interest. No, that means nothing to me, but it seems significant. Should you find yourself in the council, inform them of this. It may be valuable. Yep, okay. Not sure if everyone's just lying to me, or if... But why would they? That would mean some kind of large-scale conspiracy going on, and I kind of doubt that's the case, but who knows. I'm trying to carry a crystal to the castle. Can you help me? He shakes his head. I can just give you directions. Go south to Silvar, then Myrtis, then south to the Tower of Magi, then west to the Great Cave, and follow the signs from there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. I do have a map. How long have you served at Fort Avernum? I've been here for decades. How many decades? Who knows. Destroying all of the foes of Avernum without mercy. The only time when I wasn't here was when I served in the early years of Upper Avernum, and then I returned here. I preferred being up there, but I was found to be too harsh. Could I go to Upper Avernum? I suppose. The portal there is in the Tower of Magi ruins, to the south. Though with all of the troubles lately, I would not be surprised if it was malfunctioning too. How were you harsh? Avernum has always been weak. The best way for us to fend off those who would harm us is to be brutal. We cannot afford mercy. Oh yeah, I've seen your methods. If you look at the post outside our south gate, you will see what happens to the bandits who have been tormenting us. That is my way. Yep. I mean, I suppose it's probably effective and efficient. What's the situation in the Eastern Gallery? The typical state of disarray. Fort Ranlon to the west is plagued by Kytrax. Silvar south of here has the Shade, though I do not have good intelligence on that thread. And we, of course, have the bandits, which is why I'm glad to have adventurers to use. What are Kytrax? The meat-eating insect plague of the underworld, always digging tunnels, laying their eggs, and emerging to raid farmlands. There are quite a few of them around Fort Ranlon now. I understand it has been quite a distraction for them, as their normal orders are to hold back raids from the savage sliths across the waters to the west. So there is a Shade in Silvar? Yes, a huge, deadly, indestructible creature. It just lurks there, clouding the minds of the populace. And occasionally it floats around and kills people. It is not always there. Sometimes it leaves. Though I hear that if it's there when you arrive, you can feel it. Right, we have had our encounter with that thing. Or a similar thing. I mean, yeah, the first time we encountered it, something about the dialogue indicated that, or implied that there are multiple shades, potentially. Oh no, that was because it was called the Shade of Ice. Right, that made me suspect that there might be other elemental shades, but I guess we'll see. Tell me about the bandits. There are 3 clans of them to the northwest. The weakness of Avernum has made them confident and caused them to emerge to harass us. They must be crushed, of course. When I strike, they will all die, painfully. But first, I think it's best to launch some precision strikes, to kill their leaders and confuse them, which brings us to you. What do you want me to do? Due west of here are some old ruins, the crumbled remains of the fort that preceded Fort Avernum. It has long been a lair for goblins, Nephil, and other such vermin. It is currently occupied by a small pack of bandits, led by a scoundrel calling himself Bandit Hanvar. Okay, so not Lord Bragg? I guess that's probably the big boss in the area here, and I'm starting small, huh? Fair enough. Kill him. You will be rewarded. Okay, that's all I need to know. Yeah. Obviously I'm not gonna loot the captain's office here, and it would make little sense. Hello, Pearl. This merchant has a small shop full of all sorts of useful supplies. And more importantly, she's gonna take my useless stuff off me. She smiled. I'm Pearl. Welcome to my shop. I have a variety of goods for sale, and I can buy equipment you no longer need. Excellent. How can I help you? Well, I would like to sell stuff to begin with. Can you? Yes, you can hit enter. Okay. Not sure if I never tried that before. Just wasn't remembering, perhaps. It is convenient that when selling lots of stuff, gold bar. Yeah, I mean, I have like 5 of them, I think, stashed away. And my list that I refer to does mention that I should keep a few for crafting. So 5 sounds like probably enough. It also does list maybe 1 platinum ring. So I guess there is an option to craft something off a platinum ring. Turn that into some kind of magical ring. Of course, chances are it's not going to be very useful to me. But I'm going to hold on to 1. Sure, why not? I can always sell it if I really need the money, but it's only going to sell for 125, so it's not a huge deal. Let me see your wares, I guess, just out of courtesy. Leather pants. Yeah, I mean, potions. Meh. Nothing I need for anything. Alright, no more dialogue with you. Fair enough, and here we have Explore Siri, right. What is up with that? Most importantly, does she have quests for me? This woman is surprisingly young and lovely, which really makes her stand out in this fortress. She wears worn leather clothes, which show the signs of much travel. Her shop is full of unusual items, a collection of bric-a-brac accumulated from all over Avernum. It's quite an assortment of curiosities. She puts down the skull she was inspecting when you entered, stands and shakes your hand. I'm Siri, she says, a trader and a traveler by trade. Welcome to my shop. Everything you see, even the disgusting things, is for sale. Disgusting things, you say. Might you be interested in buying something from me? Go across the street and see Pearl. I work with her sometimes. She does the buying. Okay. Let me look at what you have for sale first, I guess. Okay. Start build. Another platinum ring, yeah. Golden goblet. Yew longbow. If only I could remember which one we have. Yew longbow. 5 to 15. That sounds pretty good, and I don't remember that icon, but yeah, I cannot look at my inventory right now. Iron spear. It's definitely the same as the slith spear. Yeah. 8 to 24. Let me just confirm that real quick. Yeah, okay. You have a yew longbow, and that's 8 to 24. That's what I thought. Okay. Have you done a lot of traveling? Oh yes, Avernum is a lovely place, if you're willing to appreciate it. And there are many artifacts hidden in remote caves, waiting for people to find them. What did you find to be particularly beautiful? The waterfall warrens, definitely. A labyrinth of rapids through dark, winding tunnels. Terrifying and beautiful. Though pretty unreachable, now that the rivers are infested. What sort of artifacts? Well, there have been so many explorers and travelers down here, and so many of them met bad ends, that there are quite a few lost items of great value. Some have monetary value, some have historical value, and of course, some are the sorts of things adventurers might like. Do you know where I might find such artifacts? Oh, if I knew, if I knew, don't you think I'd hunt them down myself? Turn down an adventure like that? I think not. Though I might mention, I have heard rumors. I'm hearing stories that someone has been going around Fort Dranlon west of here, offering to sell directions to some amazing magical something or other. Hope the fellow comes out here. I'd like to hear what he has to say. You should keep your ears open in the towns. You'll never know when you can learn where to look for something interesting. Thanks for the tip, I guess. How long have you had this shop? Not long. I only settled down recently. Before I traveled and gathered. Now I rest and let new items come to me. Okay, fair enough. So no new quest, unfortunately, but maybe a hint to some kind of artifact. Not really expecting, hello Warner, anything super huge like the Orb of Thralny, for example. Also, isn't this place suspiciously the only unreachable? Well, okay, together with this. But this looks like it could be a natural rock. As opposed to this, which has been built. This does seem suspiciously the only area, almost the only area of this entire ground floor that is somehow unreachable. Well, we'll look into that. Anyway, yeah, Orb of Thralny. Well, I don't know what other artifacts there are. I suppose maybe we can find and reassemble Demon Slayer once again. I mean, it does get silly after so many times, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was also in this game. Hello, Walner. This man looks like he is in his 50s, and he is definitely pale. Yeah, okay. He looks like he might be one of the original exiles to Avernum, back when the caves were first being used. Really? In his 50s? I mean, how much time is supposed to have passed between the previous game and this one? That seems like, I don't know. I feel like the original founding of Avernum as a penal colony should be more than, like, what, 40 years ago? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the timeline is a lot tighter than I think. But, you know, definitely by the time our first party arrived in Avernum, in the very first game, everything was already long established, right? The castle was built and all that. So Avernum had existed for some time by then. And, well, who knows? There aren't many of the originals around anymore, yeah. Makes sense. I don't know, maybe it would make more sense if he's actually in his 60s, 70s maybe, even. I mean, I don't know. He's portly and stooped over, but his eyes are still bright. He manages to speak with you and keep his potions bubbling at the same time. Welcome, young ones. Come to seek the wisdom of your elders, I suppose. I'm Walner, a sage from way back. Mostly work with potions these days. Lots of demand for it. You've lived in Avernum for a long time? Why, I've lived in this fort for a long time. I was in the first wave sent down here, when the Empire was even more cruel than it is now. Why were you sent into Avernum? He sighs. That was a long time ago. Back then the Empire wanted to get rid of everyone too different. So, if you had the wrong opinions, or the wrong behavior, or as in my case, you loved the wrong people, down you would go. Loved the wrong people, huh? Okay. What was it like back then? Bad. We had to make everything ourselves, instead of getting stuff sent from the surface like now. I was under the impression that kind of support deliveries has been happening for a long time. That was definitely already a thing, again, by the time of the first Avernum game. But again, maybe that's not even that long ago. Maybe that was only like 10 years ago. Somehow I was under the impression that it's a lot longer than that, but maybe not. But I won't go on about this. I won't be a doddering old fool tormenting the young with my stories. I mean, we did ask, but okay. What sort of things do you study? Oh, I've had a long enough life to learn about just about everything. I've spent many years studying the lore of the caves and of magic. Knowledge I've even been convinced to share. Can you teach me any spells? I'm afraid not. Memory's too rusty. But I think I have an old spellbook upstairs. See if you can make any sense of it. Can you teach me some of the lore you have accumulated? You can. Nature lore and arcane lore. Okay. Too high to train. Alright. That's pricey. And he's the only one who can still learn it from him. Might be worth keeping in mind. Okay. I mean, I guess technically if I had extra money, I could give my warriors some arcane lore just so that they contribute to the overall level of arcane lore, right? That is shared among the party, yes. Both of these are. Okay, I guess I'll take a note about it. Sure, why not? Let's see here. Fort Devno. Warner. Nature. Arcane lore. For what's it? 1120. Kind of pricey, but who knows? If we end up with, you know, tens of thousands of gold at some point, I might come back for it. Can you make potions for me? Always glad to help an adventurer. All the potions I had in stock I've given to soldiers to help them fight the bandits. But if you have the right herbs, I can make a potion for you. Okay, magical energy, shielding potion. Nah, thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. But he did say that he has a spellbook upstairs. Right here, I guess. Oh, Enduring Shield, nice. This is an old and dusty prayer book written in an obscure dialect. It looks like it was brought down from the surface decades ago, and Warner has not yet been able to study it. Weird. You're able to profit from reading it, though. You are able to profit from reading it, though. You learn about a chant that shields your skin in holy energy. Your skill with the spell Enduring Shield increases. Nice. Right, that was the one-person thing, right? Yes. Seriously, though, didn't I have some kind of party buff? I could have sworn I had something like that. Oh, no. Never mind. That's actually this one I was thinking of. Yeah. Of course. Right, because the ward and whatchamacallit, cloak spells from the remakes don't exist yet, apparently. Okay. Could there be... Oh, it's just stones. Could there be some kind of secret passage? I have not yet seen any indication of the existence of secret buttons on walls. It does seem like this engine doesn't support that, which is seems pretty limiting the number of possible puzzles and secrets. But I guess that might just have been a later addition. Somehow it feels like such an integral part of the games that I couldn't even imagine any of them, the original ones, not already having that. Oh well. Okay, well that's that. We have a bunch of new quests, including one to clean up a farm somewhere up here, apparently. Guess I'll take a look over here, see how far it is to the cave wall. Apparently about this far. Oh, what's here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Alright, there's some kind of cave entrance. What is this place? Is this just a farm? Would make sense if there's farmhands walking around. Also, obviously, mushroom fields. Nope. Oh, hello, William and Roslyn. You meet the good man who owns this farm and the area around it. He's surprisingly undisturbed by your intrusion into his home. He smiles and greets you. He's entering middle age and good health, with a stout belly and much of his hair. His skin is not entirely pale. Perhaps he came from the surface recently. He says, "It's good to have visitors in this tumultuous time. I'm William, and these are my lands. Please join me for some tea." "Oh, thank you. How very nice. Are you from the surface?" He chuckles. "You saw that trace of color on my cheeks, I bet. No, I was born in the caves. When we made our peace with Empress Prozaki and the Empire, I and Rosalind decided to return to the surface and see what the fuss was about. Huh. Where'd you live? We lived in Avernum, least settled of the Empire's continents. Well, also the one that Upper Avernum connects to. I guess anywhere else would be a lot harder to reach, so that makes sense. That's where the lands the Empire... Yeah, that's where the lands the Empire gave Avernum are. How did you find the surface? Too bright, too much weather, and the Empire is there, always bossing us around. We missed Avernum, so we came back. Okay. I can respect that. Have you had trouble from the bandits? Not out here. Fort Davno is sort of a shield. Keeps us safe. We think we've seen some skulking around, but they don't come here in numbers enough to threaten us. But it's still hard for us. A lot of our workers have fled, which has made it hard to bring in crops and make money. We've even had to sell some of the family heirlooms to stretch us through this patch. Sorry to hear that. Can I see what you have for sale? I mean, I'm not that I want to, take advantage of your situation, but... Okay, another platinum ring. Woven silver chain. Hostile effect resistance. Yeah, I don't think that I really want any of these. Exorbitant prices, and they're surprisingly cheap, except for the platinum ring. But no. So you've seen bandits? I think. At least I saw people who didn't want to be seen, near the tunnels to the north. There's something else I'd like to know. Can you tell me more about this area? West of here are bandits and swarms of bugs. Well, yeah, far west, beyond Fort Davno. And farther west are savage Slicericae. Not a lot to like these days. Closer to the west is Fort Davno. Southwest is Silvar, which is miserable, and south of here is Fort Avernum, which is a mystery to us regular folk. Tell me about Fort Davno. It's an island of sanity. The commander there, a fellow named Johnson, is crazy and mean, but he keeps order. The bandits don't get the upper hand on us while he's around. Tell me about Silvar. I only know the stories I've heard, about a shade that appears in the place, killing some and clouding the minds of the others. If you go there, watch out for the thing. Heard enough merchants describe it to know it's not just a rumor. Tell me about Fort Avernum. It's not far south of here. It's a historical place. It's where all the Avernites banished to the underworld were first teleported down. Then, a long time, it was a ruin. Now, it's reopened, and there are soldiers there. But they won't say what's happening there. It's very secret and all that. Military stuff. Makes me nervous. Don't like having my family near things I don't understand. If you could ever tell me what's happening in that fort, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Do you have any inkling of what's happening? Only know this. It's magic. Powerful magic. You can feel it as soon as you get anywhere close. Well, I'm looking forward to finding out. If I can. Hello, Rosalind. You meet Rosalind, Goodman Williams' wife. She is a good deal less friendly than he is. Adventurers make her nervous, a common reaction among Avernites. Surprising, actually. Whoops. Oh, level up from opening that door. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's surprising with how relatively common adventurers are around here. Don't mind me looking through your stuff. Just... wine, you say? I just happen to need more of that stuff. Quite a large place. Sparkling wand? Control foe? Interesting. Magical stuff. Magical trap. 2 magical traps. What's going on here? Are these really just simple farmers? Fierce rats? Postulant rat. Ew. Okay. Hello. Huh? Can you not see? That's fine. Enemy visible? I mean, pretty sure there actually is. Never mind. Completely missed that one. There we go. Oh, fine leather. Thank you very much. Interesting. And this, oh, that just connects there. Oh, okay. Not sure if there is supposed to be any kind of special significance to that place. Just out of curiosity, what do the farmhands have to say? You meet a farmhand. He tells you that he works for Goodman William, who lives in the nearby farmhouse. The fellow doesn't say any more than that. He seems to suspect that you will at any moment reveal yourself to be a rapacious murderous bandit, and there is not a shortage of those around here. Well, if we were bandits, why would we conceal ourselves? Why would we you know, trouble ourselves with pretending to be not bandits? Okay, there's another hatch leading who knows where. Oh, let's find out where, actually. Oh. Okay. You have found a hidden bandit cache. Ah, nice. Where the thugs that hunt the Eastern Gallery store some of their stolen goods. And I was just about to say it doesn't seem guarded, but they do have more of these things here. Okay, let's... Oops. Oh. Like is what? Excuse me? Sprayed by venom from the wound? Ew. That's gross. Like you stick the rat and it actually like squirts its infected blood everywhere. What the heck? Easy, friend. Okay, good. That was healed all in one go. Alright. I mean, I guess I can take them and sell them soon. Same with these. Actually, the bags of meal really aren't worth it. But oh well. Shielding potion. Alright, I was gonna say. Well, yeah. That's fine. Why do you have these? Not that it really matters all that much. Okay. I think I've checked everything. I mean, technically I was supposed to just note the location of them, of these caches, and, you know, not actually loot them, but details. Ah, okay. The bats have seen me, but thanks to my nature lore, they're not hostile. Get an armor elixir. Shielding potion, armor elixir. Enduring armor. Oh, enduring shield, enduring armor. How are those different? Who knows? Maybe this is just a better version. Okay, this is where we entered. Actually, yeah, there is... Seems like there is a camp. A camp? The camp? Of those bandits that attacked us? Alright. Still no mention of the supposed paper with the upside down crown. Curing potion... Oh wait, I'm supposed to... Oh no, curing elixirs are another one of the items I need to collect. Ah, there we go. You suspect that this camp belonged to some of the mysterious bandits that ambushed you earlier. The letter you find in this wooden case confirms your suspicion. It reads, "Our contacts to the south have offered us a bounty. One travels with a message of importance. You should capture it to learn of its contents. There is profit for us in this." There follows a rough but reasonably accurate description of you. The letter concludes, "When you have the message, in whatever form it takes, deliver it to the..." And then there is a symbol. It is an inverted crown. Okay. There we go. It's interesting that we didn't find this, but still were able to talk to people about as if we did. Okay, and another camp here. Another bottle of wine. Speed potion. Shielding potion. Sure, take another one of those. Oh, isn't there a sword? Too far away, apparently. Bronze short sword, 40. I'm gonna go sell some stuff soon anyway, so not too worried about weight right now. That farm should be somewhere around here. The one overrun with slimes. Okay. This looks... Well, it looked like it could have another bandit cache, but I guess no such luck. This definitely looks like farmland. Esther's homestead, yep, okay. We will be back. No slimes so far, surprisingly. Still no bandit cache? Okay. But surely, here somewhere, there's a slime. It's a searing one. Can you shoot from there? No. So I'll have to... Okay, there we go. Right, resistant to magic. Physical attacks, of course. Okay. Nothing else here. Ah, there we go. There's some kind of hole. But maybe that's not the bandit cache, but the source of the slimes. Okay, there's more. Okay. This old farmhouse is surrounded by a sturdy stone wall, a reasonable and common precaution in remote Avernite settlements, to help protect them from the occasional bandit or kite-rack raid. However, the owners of this farm seem to have taken a more decisive step to protect themselves from the current turmoil. They ran. Well, as we already knew, the bandits were allowed to come in and take what they wanted. This must have seemed preferable to getting killed. The bandits are gone, but it looks like something else settled in here in their absence. There are droppings and slime trails on the stone all around you. Right. So you wait there. Those are gaseous goo? Okay. Okay, they have an AoE poison damage, which is really bad. I wonder if I should try and stun them first, or just go ahead with damage. It seems like damage might be the way to go, because they are not that tanky. In fact, we should be able to kill them. Okay, it's just poison and not acid damage, so that worked, thankfully. Also, nah, that's okay. I was thinking that I seem to need my curing spell quite frequently. Maybe I should hotkey it instead of one of these. But it's also very convenient to have them available. Hotkeys. I mean, any spell that I use pretty regularly is convenient to have on a hotkey. I don't know, maybe curing is still maybe the most situational of them. I don't know. I probably technically use the buffing spells less often, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, okay. That's annoying. And another one. Well, maybe... Okay. Okay, there is another way around, which is bad. Let's see. I think it might be possible to reach all of them. Oh, these two were actually not affected. And the one that we almost killed... Well, we only killed almost. But not quite. Okay, let's go with some attack bonus. That was a lot of damage. I should have not done that. Switch places. Oh hey, I didn't even expect to kill that one. Oh, this one is... Okay, that one's stunned. Alright. I can't reach that one from there, but from here. Okay. Almost dead. One curing spell might not be enough, so I'm gonna heal him first. Finish that one off. Wait. There he is. Okay. Okay. Oh, is there actually... Huh? What? This isn't the active character? But it is. Huh? Wait, what? How do I... She's currently highlighted, right? But... Wait, what? It is her turn. What am I... What happened there? Why was he selected? I was pressing P to try and open this menu. Weird. I don't know what exactly was going on there. Maybe I probably did something wrong. Anyway, there we go. Let's take care of the poison one final time. Hopefully that's it, but since there is some kind of basement, there might still be more. Should I just... There we go. Just exit combat mode and make things easier. Honestly, yeah, these are not worth it at all. Way too much. They weigh too much. And in here we have nothing valuable at all, which makes sense since both bandits and slimes have been pillaging and eating, I guess. Or gaseous goo. That one was good damage. Can you step back to hopefully not get poisoned? Oh. Nice. Didn't have enough action points to do anything. Oh, I didn't see that there was one right here, but thankfully it still worked out. Okay, double poison. Is there a connection there? No, actually there... I think there's a wall? No, there's not. Weird. Ah, man, this instant poisoning. It's pretty annoying. Okay. Cure him, kill that thing, and hopefully line of sight will work. Well, it did, but... Really? 2 damage. Okay. Sure. There you go. And these things. What? Oh, there is yet another one. Give me a break. At least we didn't get poisoned again. What's here? Nothing. Okay. And of course there's more. Okay, it looks like they... I don't fully understand. We've seen them poison 2 people. Maybe it... Oh no, never mind. It actually attacked directly. And that also poisoned. But they also have an aura, a poison aura effect, which is not what he used right here. You know what? You can't really do much there. Could have cast, Icy Rain to attack this thing around the corner, but it seemed unnecessary. What? He was dealing normal damage to these before. It is still just a gaseous goo. Weird. I wonder why he did so little damage there. Oh well. Thankfully this is pretty cheap. Oh, that's quivering breeder. Okay, thanks for the double attack. Okay, it spawned a gaseous goo, huh? Seems to be the source of the trouble here. Let's do that. I mean, I'd like to take out the poisonous one. If all this one does is create more gaseous goo, then yeah, it's not that bad. You can just keep doing this. Not sure if we get experience for the summoned extra gaseous goos, but you know, either way that worked pretty nicely. 8 crystals. Belt, tongs. I think we have tongs. Not 100% sure though. I know we need pliers. We probably don't need any more tongs. You chop the gigantic slime into bits, and then you chop those bits into bits, and so on until no piece of slime is left large enough to move on its own power. Then you stomp on the bits, for good measure. Maybe we should burn it. Eventually, the thing sort of dies. The farmhouse is clear of its infestation. Okay, so that was literally the single source of the infestation. Nice, nice. I'm not sure if I want to eat this meal that was stored down here. To be safe, you should probably throw all of this away. Anything that's still left. Okay, well that was that. Pretty nasty. Pretty poisonous thing. Poisonous affair. Only found a single... Wait, did I take a look down there? No, I did not. Okay, this might be another bandits cache then. It's here. Ah yes, of course I remember. The lizards coming out of the water. Oh, fierce rat. Yep, these things have lots of action points. You have found a hidden bandit cache, where the thugs that hunt the Eastern Gallery... Hunt? Well, I guess they do hunt it. Or haunt it. Store some of their stolen goods. Alright. And we... Oh. Totally did not see these rats. Probably finish off this one. This one's gonna take 2 attacks. Heal, kill. And that is that. More bags of meal. Some money. Some iron. Well, I've started stashing more iron in my stash. So I guess I'll take that one as well. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. So we found one up here, but nothing more all the way up to here where their camp was. One of their camps. I think the quest said that they were to the northwest? No, northeast. Right, northwest is where the bandits have their hideouts, and northeast, or yeah, is where the stashes, the caches were supposed to be. So maybe there's one slightly more to the south, or I missed one, but I don't think so. I've been checking the minimap for any stair symbols that I might have otherwise missed in the environment. That being said, no, this is the one that connects to the cellar, and this is the first stash that I found. Right, so let's take a look just south of here. Might be literally around the corner. There's something here, some kind of abandoned camp. Huge lizard. Maybe save. Who knows what's around the corner? Well, there's something. That could be another one of these caches. Hello, lizard. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, okay, this looks promising. Or does it? Oh, Burning fungus, huh? You found another hidden bandit cache. Nice. Oh, also, wow, we are way over time. I've only now looked at my timer. Whoops. Well, I guess I would have opted to finish this quest here anyway. So it's all good. Okay, good amount of money. Speed potion. You have 4, you have 5. I mean, sure. In theory, of course, the mages will profit from those, benefit from those just as well as the warriors, but we can always redistribute later. Anyway, so that was that. We have now found all 3 of them, and presumably, yeah, we already saw the staircase, so there's another access point to this cave from here. I'm gonna finish off that one real quick. Hopefully it's not gonna lead to anything major. Thankfully all these lizards are very docile. Not this one though. That's a lizard matriarch. Uh-oh, I wonder if these are gonna turn hostile as soon as we attack her. I mean, really, we didn't attack her. But, what? Not enough action points? Oh, does he... wait, what? Is he over-encumbered? Am I... how did that happen? What am I doing? That was stupid. Armor. Oh, we didn't buff them. Because they're considered friendly. 8 action points, what happened there? What? I mean, he's slightly encumbered, but not to the point of not being able to attack. But why did he skip his turn? I just took 1 step, then I tried to attack and it cancelled my... Weird. Okay, now let's not be stupid and actually do something useful. She just summons more lizards. Whoa. What? She summoned 3 lizards and attacked in 1 turn? That is crazy. Okay, she's dead. I mean, that's good. Heal. Thankfully, these things individually aren't very tough. Sure. She is starting to run low, but yeah. Actually, what are we looking like level-wise? Decent, but we're not quite there yet. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, he's slightly over-encumbered. He's not at all. So I'm really not sure what happened there. Did we get anything? Fine leather? Broken pot? Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Okay. And an ivory band. That gives us mind effect resistance. Ooh. Mind effects, you say. And some armor. Not great, but he's getting terrified so often. I think might not be a bad idea to give him that. Cold resistance. Armor and stun resistance. I mean, the game does consider this 10 times as valuable, and I guess the armor is pretty neat. Sure. Okay, that's that. Yeah, I don't know what we had to kill the matriarch of these lizards. I guess without any nature lore, even the normal ones on the way to her would have been hostile. Yeah, I don't know. I guess no particular reason other than they were there, and there was potential for some sort of reward, which we did get in the end, so I guess that justifies our needless slaughter. Why do I keep going? Who knows? Torvald, that name also seemed... maybe I'm just confusing Torvald with Thor, who was a farmer at some point. This man is clad in thick layers of protective gear. He wears thick leather pants and a jerkin, and his hands are covered by a pair of heavy gauntlets. A whip and a sturdy club hang from his belt. When he looks you over, he seems disappointed. Adventurers are not generally customers for what he has to sell. Still, he is polite. Welcome, traveler. I'm Torvald, owner of this breeding farm. Can I help you? What do you sell? I sell animals. Fine stock. Giant lizards and cave wolves that I breed myself. Not the sort of thing a fine adventurer would want. I mean, I could see a party of adventurers wanting to have a tame wolf or two, but I guess that's not really an option in our case. Who buys your lizards? Merchants, who use them for beasts of burden. Of course, I need to file down the teeth and claws and beat the disobedience out of the creatures first. Who buys your wolves? Mainly the wealthy, who wish protection for their homes and don't mind having a fierce wild animal lurking about. The warg is a loyal beast, usually. Why wouldn't an adventurer be interested? It has been my experience that your kind is more interested in slaying beasts than maintaining them. Yeah, I mean, that's... You know, there's a difference between wild beasts and tame beasts, but okay. How have things been going lately? He sighs and shakes his head. Not so well lately. There's plenty of demand for my stock, but it is very difficult to raise it. Why so much more demand? Because the homesteaders hope that the presence of a gigantic slavering wolf will keep bandits away. They're usually right. Why are things more difficult? Because of Fort Avernum to the south. Up until recently, it was a ruin, but then it was resettled. But the soldiers inside are very secretive. We locals aren't allowed inside. But its presence has been very upsetting to my stock, and since then some of the growing creatures have been altered. Altered? Altered beasts? Altered how? Well, if you're interested in being paid for a bit of adventuring, I can show you. There is a locked pen in the cave wall east of this house. Is there? I don't think I've seen east of this house, maybe south of it. Okay, the poor beast inside seemed like it might be an interesting breed, but it is too sickly and in too much pain. It needs to be put down. I will pay you 200 coins if you can do it for me. Be careful though, it's sick and horribly twisted, but stronger than it looks. I will make sure the door to it is unlocked for you. Okay, that's an unusual request. Any big cities around here? The biggest is Silvar to the southwest. I've been staying away from there though. I've been hearing stories about some monster that's killing people there. What sort of monster? I mean, seriously? Obviously, anyone playing this game necessarily has heard about the Shade, has learned about the Shade at this point. So you cannot skip Formello, but okay. I don't like to spread rumors, but I would be careful if I went there. Fair enough. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so this is not where the beast is. Can't be opened, and I don't necessarily want to return to try and do it. Okay, so presumably... yeah, it must be around here. Nora, hello. You meet Torvald's wife, Nora. She assists him in keeping the pent-up beasts under control. This tends to involve a lot of shouting, running, and hitting things with a whip. She's an understandably busy and high-strung woman. She says that if you need anything, you should go into the house and talk to Torvald. Alright. Been there, done that. And this is where the pen is. Keep out. Well, normally I would not do that, of course, but now we even have official business here, so we'll check that out next time. I was actually thinking about returning to Fort Avernum, turning in that quest that I completed, but, you know, I feel like doing some more adventuring, even though I should return and at least empty my pockets a little bit, but we can always do that later. We'll just continue adventuring a little bit more, return to Avernum, which is literally around the corner anyway, and do then even more adventuring next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.